Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Keri Dillon. We're joined by Chef Val. We're talking about food, fire, and knives, private chefing.
Yes.
It's good to have you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about, one would think, pandemics or not being able to go to restaurants. Yep. So this is like a perfect time. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Absolutely. So Food, Fire, Knives is a private chef group based out of Charleston. Started back in 2016 by another chef. His name is Michael Castello. And our goal is to provide a unique personal chef experience for families that are, having or celebrating, lots of different events.
Right.
Whether it be a bachelorette party, which is very popular, obviously, or graduation, or baptismal, whichever, all the way down to if you're just wanting to do a dinner, like a little romantic dinner with you and your significant other.
That's cool. You would think that the private chef for catering would be a big to do anyway, but just
Right.
having smaller groups, y'all do that as well.
Oh yeah, for anywhere from 2 people all the way up to 16, 20 people.
Wow.
Sometimes more if we're lucky.
Yeah. Now, do you have a specialized style of cooking or chefing, I should say?
I tend to lean more towards local New American cuisine, if you will, specializing in seafood. But I can throw down all different types of protein.
Sure. Now, do they sort of decide what it is they want to eat, or do you all sort of give them some options to choose from?
If someone is interested in a private chef venture and they decide to go on the Food, Fire, Knives website, they choose the date, the location, the time, and then it brings up all the available chefs that are available on that certain day. And each chef has, we have like several different menus. I know for me, I have like 4 or 5 different menus that you could choose from brunch all the way to like New South to New Beginnings, more like New American cuisine kind of deal, or the coastal dockside, that sort of nature. But yeah, a lot of the chefs have their own menus, which is unique as well, because a lot of other private chefing companies usually have menus already established.
Right.
So with Food, Fire, Knives, we actually get to be creative and actually be chefs and stand by our food. So
that's really, it's being in the kitchen is not an easy place to be, a big
Right.
commercial kitchen. So having that sort of intimate experience
Yeah.
Now, did you have that experience prior? Were you in a restaurant at one point?
Oh yeah. So I've been a chef for about 30 years now.
Yeah.
And so prior to moving into the private sector, if you will, I was one of the sous chefs over at the Perry Lane Hotel in Savannah. I opened that hotel and worked in a lot of other high-end hotels, restaurants, mansion on Forsyth Park.
Sort of in the same department, but not really.
Yeah.
You were chefing one way or another.
I was kind of an owner, a partner. I was a chef partner.
Gotcha.
At a restaurant in Orlando. So yeah, I've been around.
Well, that's exciting, and this is such a wonderful time to do it. Now, why do you think y'all have been so successful during COVID?
Well, obviously, with everyone quarantining and not being able to get out to restaurants and enjoying that fine dining experience, or whatever, high-end experience that people enjoy going out to eat for, this is where Food, Fire, Knives shines, where we can actually bring that to you in your home. We definitely practice safe practices for COVID, between wearing the mask and
Right.
gloves and all that fun stuff.
So safe and delicious.
Exactly.
Perfect. It's so nice to spend some time with you, Chef Val. Food, Fire, and Knives.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll be right back with more of Talk of the Town.